The camera zooms in on a crowded diner, a single dad sitting with his little daughter. Suddenly, a scream echoes. Two men grab a woman by the arm. The daughter whispers, "Daddy, can we help her?" What he does next changes all their lives forever. Stay till the end, because the next day, something happens that no one saw coming. Aaron Mitchell never imagined Tuesday evening would become anything more than one of his usual "Daddy and me" nights. Every week, after a long day fixing cars at the garage, he would pick up his 7-year-old daughter Lily, take her to a cheap diner, and they'd split a burger and fries while talking about her day at school. Tonight was no different, until it wasn't. The diner hummed with quiet chatter. The scent of greasy plates and coffee hung in the air. Aaron leaned closer, making funny voices as Lily giggled at her ketchup-smeared drawing of a puppy. That sound, her laughter, kept him going in a world that had crushed him ever since his wife passed away 2 years ago. Then the sound changed. A sharp gasp. A chair scraped. Someone whispered urgently, "Call someone." Aaron's head snapped up. Two men stood near the back corner, grabbing a frightened woman by both arms as she tried frantically to pull herself free. She was shaking, her eyes wild with fear. She didn't know those men, that much was clear. And everyone else seemed frozen. Everyone except Lily. She tugged her dad's sleeve, her eyes wide. "Daddy, can we help her?" Those 6 words hit Aaron with a force greater than any punch. He looked at her. She wasn't frightened. She just saw someone who was in trouble, and she believed her daddy could fix it, believed in him like only a child can. With a deep breath, Aaron stood. "Stay here, baby," he whispered. He didn't have a plan, just an instinct. A need to act. He walked over, waited until they turned, then stepped between them and the woman. "Let her go." One of the men laughed. "This ain't your business, old man." But there's one thing they didn't know, Aaron had been in trouble before. Made his share of mistakes. And he'd sworn never again to be the man who just watched while someone cried for help. In 2 quick motions, he grabbed one man's wrist and shoved him back. The second threw a punch, but Aaron blocked it, twisted the arm, and swept his leg clean from under him. The diner erupted into chaos. The woman gasped as Aaron shielded her with his body. Then sirens wailed. 2 officers rushed in, someone must have called. Within seconds, the men were being handcuffed. The woman, still trembling, whispered, "Thank you. I thought no one would help." Aaron walked her back to the counter and sat her beside Lily, who handed her napkins to wipe her tears. Lily smiled and whispered softly, "My daddy fixes everything." Aaron didn't know it then, but everything was about to change. The next day, Aaron didn't think about the diner incident as he went through another long shift. He'd done what felt right, and the officers had taken care of the rest. When he arrived to pick up Lily from school, something felt off. The school secretary waved him over. "Mr. Mitchell, a woman came by looking for you." Confused, he asked, "Did she leave her name?" Before she could answer, Lily ran up with a slip of paper in her hand. "Daddy. Someone dropped this off for you. She said it was important." Aaron unfolded the note carefully, it was beautiful handwriting. "You saved my life last night. I didn't get to thank you properly. Please, will you meet me? 6 p.m. Same diner. Grace." Lily tugged his sleeve with bright curious eyes. "Daddy, it's the lady. We have to go." He smiled. "All right, Peanut, let's see what she wants." The diner at Sunset looked different somehow. Softer. Quieter. Sitting in a corner booth was Grace, the woman Aaron had rescued. But now, she wasn't trembling. She looked calm. Composed. Strong. She stood when they walked in. "You came," she said, relief in her voice. "Of course," Aaron said. "Are you okay?" Did those guys? They were arrested, she cut in. But that's not why I'm here. She reached into her bag and pulled something out, a silver bracelet, delicate and shimmering. This was my mother's. She gave it to me when I was 5, like your Lily. She said it carried protection. Grace's voice wavered. Yesterday I thought, it failed. But then you walked up. She slid the bracelet across the table. I want you to have this. For her, for Lily. Aaron was speechless. But Grace wasn't finished. You see. I work with a foundation, we help protect women and girls who are in danger. I've been helping others for years, but last night. I needed someone. And you were there. She paused. We need men like you, Aaron. Men who don't just stand by. I'd like to offer you a job. Aaron blinked. A job, he asked. A job that means something, she said. That lets you be the protector you already are. He didn't know what to say. He looked at Lily, who was already wearing the bracelet. Daddy, she whispered, can we help more people? Aaron looked back at Grace, tears threatening. He nodded. Yes, he said softly. Yes, we can. One night in a small diner, a little girl's heart asked a question, Daddy, can we help her? Today, that single father trains to protect those who need it most. His life changed when he stood up for a stranger. Sometimes, all it takes is one moment of courage to change everything.